Yo, what's good, everybody? As the playoffs begin today, we got some NFL coaches on the hot seat if they don't perform well in these playoffs, man. And some of these coaches have done well in the regular season in the past, and has been going to the playoffs consistently, but that doesn't guarantee your job is safe, man. I remember a time look, if a coach is struggling, as long as your team is just making the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, then you really don't have nothing to worry about. Your job is safe. Just keep making the playoffs, and you hope that each year you can take next steps, right? That's not the case anymore. You can be a coach that is making the playoffs, and that is not enough, right? For some franchises, that's good. But even the smaller franchises that's not enough either, right? Everybody has Super Bowl on their mind, as they should, though, right? But is that fair in this day and age in coaching, right? Especially for coaches who've been there for about 5-6 years. They've been going consistently, but they've kept coming up short. And one coach in particular, he hasn't been there that long, but is the Eagles coach Nick Sirianni, who's on the hot seat in these playoffs, man. If he does not perform well on the road against Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. I mean, look, since Nick Sirianni has become the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, made the playoffs all 3 seasons, right? I mean, back-to-back 10-plus win seasons with a Super Bowl appearance, okay? And look, his coordinators leave. They struggle this year despite going on and winning 11 games, right? And the question is the talks is could Bill Belichick replace Nick Sirianni? If Nick Sirianni doesn't at least win this game, right? A lot of pressure on the Eagles head coach, and even more pressure because star receiver for them, A.J. Brown, is a no-go. Sprained his knee in that Giants game. Nick Sirianni says he doesn't regret playing him. Okay. And now it's like now you have your hand tied behind your back. Now you got to rely on Zacchaeus, Devontae Smith. Now you got to hope maybe Julio Jones can get some reps in there. Dallas Goedert. I mean, AJ Brown is a big play, big target guy, somebody you would need on the road, and he's a no-go. So, look, on paper, Eagles are the more talented team, right? Should win this game, but considering how they've been playing, Jalen Hurts is banged up, no AJ Brown, the defense has been very leaky, that secondary very questionable. I don't know if Darius Slay's playing, but I think he's missed a couple games as well. So, I mean, look, right now, I mean, it's looking like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are gonna win this game, and win this game going away, in my opinion. Right? We shall see on Monday, but that's what it's looking like right now. Eagles, what are they right now for tomorrow? What is the money line? What do they have them as? Okay, so the Eagles are a 3-point favorite on the road. I'm surprised that line hasn't come down now that this news is out. I'm sure they're probably going to be a 1.5 favorite. So yeah, Eagles hasn't shown us anything going towards the end of this regular season in terms of any improvement, any hope, any life for this team. Can they make another strong run? This team is looking like a one and done. I'd be shocked if they win this game, considering how they've been playing and with no AJ Brown, right? But Nick Sirianni, crazy that he's on the hot seat. If they do lose this game, the chirping is going to begin because, people are looking at Nick Sirianni, who is supposed to be an offensive guy. And, I know he has his offensive coordinators there and whatnot. I know he lost one. He has a new coordinator. But, the signs of a good coach is regardless of changeable parts of your staff, are you still able to maintain and move forward and still show improvement? Are you able to still put your stamp, your imprint on your team and your coaching philosophy going forward, right? And a lot of question is, what is Nick Sirianni's coaching philosophy, right? What is his imprint on the offense, right? And it seemed like this year the Eagles' offense was just stagnant, right? Not a lot of motion. You didn't see a lot of creativity, not a lot of motion pre-snap, not a lot of dynamic play calling compared to what it was last year, right? Was that all on Shane Steichen, I believe was I think was he the offensive coordinator who went to Arizona, or is the other coordinator? I forgot. I know one was offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. Both got jobs at the Colts and and Cardinals. But man, what a shame, man. Would not like to be Nick Sirianni. If he loses the game, I mean, the chirping, like I said, is gonna be very loud. And I mean, he loses his job. Talk about a new day in the NFL, right? You know, a coach who was just in the Super Bowl comes back the year later, 11-5, becomes 11-6, has 11-6 record, loses a playoff game. You're in the postseason, lose a playoff game, and you're out of there, right? You know, before it used to buy you time and everything, and it's just chirping. Nothing's guaranteed right now. You know what I'm saying? So if they, for Nick Sirianni's sake, has to win the game, and you know, another guy who has to win the game is Mike McCarthy for the Dallas Cowboys. Probably in a similar situation, right? But a shorter leash. I mean, Nick Sirianni's on a much shorter leash than Mike McCarthy would have seemed like, right? Mike McCarthy's been there for a little bit longer than Nick Sirianni. So, yeah, crazy this day and age where we are in the NFL. Of just the days of winning and getting to the playoffs is just not enough. You got to get to the playoffs and have a prolonged run in there, right? But I think part of this is also how the team looked throughout the season, despite them winning 11 games, man. Crazy. Anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.